Okay, so in today's lesson we're going to be looking at the order of operations, or as most of you know, this ties in with a nice fancy acronym known as BEDMAS. So B stands for brackets, so you can either have curved brackets, square brackets. E stands for exponents, so like 2 squared, 3 cubed for example. D stands for division, so 2 divided by 3 for example, so it can be written in any one of these three ways. You could have multiplication for M, so 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, so these are different ways you can write multiplication. We could have addition, so 6 plus 3, or we could have subtraction, for example, 5 minus 2. So we can use these to evaluate any type of mathematical expression using BEDMAS. Okay, so order operations. So brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So when using these to simplify mathematical expressions, there are certain rules you have to follow. So, rule 1. So first you need to do all the calculations within the brackets. So first, if you have multiple sets of brackets, you need to do what's in the innermost set of brackets first, and simplify this as much as you can, and then work your way from the inside out. Step 2, you want to look at any exponents you have and evaluate those. Step 3, you see any multiplication or division, you can simplify this from left to right. And step 4, same thing applies for addition and subtraction. You want to simplify these expressions from left to right. Alright, so let's look at our first example. So let's say I have 4 plus 2 times 3. Now we're going to look at this in two different cases. So in the first case, we're going to solve this just going from left to right, see what happens. So from left to right, if I take 4 plus 2, what does that give me? It gives me 6. Okay. Now this simplifies to 6 times 3. So 6 times 3 gives us 18. Now, let's see if this is any different when we use BEDMAS. So what does BEDMAS say first? Do we have any brackets? No. Exponents? No. Division? No. Multiplication. Okay, so multiplication. What are we going to do first? We're going to do 2 times 3. So that gives us 6. So let's just rewrite this. So now we have 4 plus 6, which gives us a nice answer of 10. Now, these two answers are quite different from one another, but the one that is correct is the one that uses BEDMAS. So whenever you're solving mathematical expressions, you need to make sure you're following the rules of BEDMAS, or else you could come up with an incorrect answer, and we don't want that to happen. But just make sure you take your time, show your steps, and just make sure you double check, and everything should work out nicely. Alright, let's try another example. Alright, so let's throw in some other pieces into it. So let's say we have 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 times 3. Alright, so brackets. We don't have any brackets. Exponents. Yes, we have exponents. We have 2 cubed. So 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8. So we can rewrite this as 8 plus 2 times 3. Now, do we have any division? No. Do we have any multiplication? Yes, we have 2 times 3. So that means we need to reduce 2 times 3, which gives us 6. So when we rewrite this, we have 8 plus 6. So now we're at the very end here. Do we have any addition? Yes. No subtraction. So we just have to add 8 plus 6. So 8 plus 6 gives us 14. Nice and easy. Just use your rules of BEDMAS and your order operations, and you can easily solve this. Okay, next example. Let's say I have 6 minus 2 plus 3 all squared. Okay, so now if we rewrite this, do we have brackets? Yes, we have brackets. Now we need to look what's inside those. So inside the brackets, is there any exponents? No. Is there any division? No. Multiplication? No. Addition? Yes, there's some addition. We have 2 plus 3. So inside our brackets, we can change 2 plus 3 and make it 5. Okay, so now we're just going to rewrite our expression. So we have 6 minus 5 squared. So now continuing on with our order of operations, do we have exponents? Yes, we have 5 squared. So we know 5 squared gives us 25. So now we can simplify our expression again to get 6 minus 25. So no division, no multiplication, no addition, just subtraction. So if we take 6 minus 25, gives us negative 19. Okay, so that is our final answer for this example. Alright, time to up the difficulty a bit. Let's throw a little bit of everything in here. So we got 3 minus 2 times 4 all squared minus 3 plus 6 squared over 2. So this might look long and complicated, but as long as we follow our rules of BEDMAS and our order operations, we just need to take our time and we can easily solve this example. Okay, so first, brackets. We got 2 sets of brackets. So I'm going to do both of these at the same time and simplify what's inside the brackets all together. So in the first set of brackets, what do we have? So what we're going to do first is our multiplication. So we're going to go 2 times 4 first. So when we rewrite this, we get 3 minus 8 all squared. Now in our second set of brackets, first thing we're going to do is our exponent. So what is 6 squared? 6 squared is going to give us 36. So we can re-simplify this and have inside the second set of brackets 3 plus 36 over 2. Now going back to our left set of brackets, what do we have here? Inside the brackets we have subtraction. So we're going to take 3 minus 8, which gives us negative 5, and that's going to be all squared. And then inside the second set of brackets, we're going to first do our division. So 36 divided by 2 gives us 18. So then we're going to have 3 plus 8 in the second set of brackets. Now we're going to continue on again and simplify what's on the left side. So what's negative 5 all squared? So a negative times a negative makes a positive, and 5 times 5 gives us 25. In our right side of brackets, we have 3 plus 18, so that gives us 21. But we are subtracting that from 25, so we have 25 minus 21. And now, since we only have one expression left, which is subtraction, we can just take 25 minus 21, and that gives us an answer of 4. So see, even with a more complicated example like this, as long as you follow the steps and just take your time, you can easily solve any mathematical expression.